So in the last couple of days, I noticed that Doug Ford has been talking about the fact that he wants to make it so that if you get behind the wheel under the influence and you unalive a parent, that you would be criminally, civilly, civilly, I guess, on the hook for their children until they turn 18. Like you would have to provide child support for that child or children until they are 18. And I'm having a hard time understanding exactly how this would work. Okay, now correct me if I'm wrong because I'm not certain about this, but car insurance, we all get car insurance. We're supposed to have car insurance. True, there's going to be people that might get behind the wheel of a car and not have car insurance, but generally we have car insurance, right? And car insurance is supposed to cover if you get into an accident and all the legalities that come along with it. So if there were a requirement for you to provide money for children so that they can be taken care of because their parent is no longer around, wouldn't the car insurance company and all that you've been paying, wouldn't they be handling that? Okay. Now, if that's not the case, please let me know. Again, not an expert on this. My other question, if you intentionally get behind the wheel of a car under the influence and you unalive somebody, are you not criminally responsible? Aren't you going to jail for their unaliving? So what income are you going to be providing to take care of those children while you're behind bars? I mean, I'm sure that there's something they could do to seize assets, but if you don't have any assets, if you don't own a car, well, maybe your car got towed and this whole accident, so the car's out the window. But let's just say, let's say you have another car or you have a house. Okay, I could see them seizing those assets. But if you don't have anything, what are they seizing? Because it's certainly not going to be a paycheck while you're in jail. So how does that work exactly, Doug Ford? And then the other question that I have that I don't quite understand here, why is it only DUIs? Why is it only under the influence? Because there are a lot of other things that can cause the unaliving of somebody in an accident in vehicles. Reckless driving, extreme speed, stunt driving, texting while driving, distracted driving. Why are none of those people going to be on the hook? Because they still chose to do something dangerous while behind the wheel and unalive somebody. So why is it only alcohol? That is so bizarre to me. And then finally, the one thing that I find really hilarious about all of this is that Doug, you're the one who made it easier for people to get alcohol. You took alcohol away from the responsible people, the beer store, the LCB employees that that are the ones that are the responsible people that were selling alcohol. You put it everywhere. You made it easier for people to get alcohol. Okay. And then you took away speed cameras too. So you're not making the roads any safer. And yet you want to pretend like you care about, children. Oh, while, by the way, you're still fucking up education and healthcare. So I'm sorry, but this attempt, this very obvious attempt by you to pretend like you care, because obviously your popularity is like down in the fucking dumps right now. Like it's massively in the gutter. This is not going to help you, Doug. This is not going to help you in the least bit. I'm sorry. But this is the most ludicrous thing in the world. I have a friend who is not political at all. They were commenting about this on Facebook because they were fucking confused too what the purpose of any of this was. So when somebody I know who is not political at all is commenting on you, you know you're doing something incredibly stupid.